Thank you, Whited, for letting me come tell you my Cape Epic story.
The weirdest thing that I have packed
First, I would
in my
like to
bag so far
introduce you to my
is,
teammate, Megan.
a beanbag chair, because I definitely want to be comfortable. Put that way, your head's in the camera. I definitely want to be comfortable when I finish the days on my bike.
Harder than all of the training or anything else was learning how to pack everything in one small duffel bag.
Stand up on my shoulders, tell me what you see, 'cause I am a giant.
We also had to bring our bikes with us. Our first flight took us to London, where we were fortunate enough to meet the first ever amputee team to race the Cape Epic. After two 11-hour flights, we finally made it to Cape Town.
Don't hide your emotions.
The first thing we did when we got there was assemble our bikes and go for a ride. But first we had to learn how to ride on the wrong side of the road, which is the right way for them.
You taught me something, yeah. Freedom is out.
One of our first rides was to the top of Table Mountain, which stands over Cape Town. We met lots of friends from lots of different countries. These guys are all from Britain, Isle of Man, and Canada.
On my shoulders, tell me what you see, 'cause I am a giant.
The very next day was registration, where we met a lot of people who were very excited. We were even able to meet some pro cyclists, Sonia Looney and Catherine Williamson, who were even cool enough to have dinner with us. I think Meg was just a little excited. Very first day was called the prologue. It's where we would see where we would place. We decided to take it easy and just try to survive all 8 days of the Cape Epic. After the prologue, they took us to our city. Every 2 to 3 days we were moved and woke up with a new beautiful view. And every morning at 5 a.m. we were woken up by bagpipes.
I'm gonna shake, roll the weight in the dirt under me, yeah. I'm gonna shake, roll the weight in the dirt under me, yeah. I'm gonna shake, throw the weight in the dirt, yeah.
They fed us a lot of food. Oftentimes, we would eat 2 breakfasts and 2 dinners. When you were burning 4,000 to 6,000 calories a day, you just couldn't get enough food. But luckily for us, there was a lot of dessert. With the prologue behind us, it was now time to race our bikes. We started stage 1 very nice and clean, but can't say that we ended that way.
For I knew what it was. I saw the pills on your table for your unrequited love.
Megan and I were expected to race our bikes for 8 days straight. Every day we did our best and we just showed up. We knew that we didn't have enough time to train, but we did the best that we could do. We pushed on no matter what. We pushed through sand, we pushed through rocks, we pushed through mud, we pushed through rain. We pushed and pushed and pushed. And sometimes we even had to push our bikes because things were so steep that we just couldn't even pedal up them anymore. But that was okay. Everybody around us was pushing too. The most important thing is that we still showed up and we kept pushing, no matter what. even just important is that we had fun. All of these photos were taken by two men called the Hyenas. Their names were Rob and Rich. They weren't bad guys. They were just made to follow the last two riders on every stage. I picked up the Hyenas on stage 3. They stayed with me up until about halfway through stage 5. I ran from them as much as I could until I saw these beautiful antelope on the side of the trail. And that's when I realized my Cape Epic journey had came to an end. I had done all that I could do. But I was really happy to make it all the way to the 6th day. It was a different story for my teammate Megan. Even though she was pulled for heat exhaustion on stage 6, she was allowed to follow on and finish till stage 7. So that was the end of our Cape Epic journey. Now it was time to pack up and go home. I hope that every one of you finds it in yourself to tackle whatever goal, no matter how big or how small it is, and believe in yourself, because if I could survive the Cape Epic, I know that you can do anything.
In the dirt under me, yeah. I'm gonna shake, throw the weight in the dirt under me, yeah. I'm gonna shake, throw the weight in the dirt, yeah. I'm gonna shake, throw the weight in the dirt, yeah.